Alright, example 2, graph the solution to the inequality. Give one example of a solution and one non-example. So in order to graph the two inequalities, we have to get them in slope-intercept form. So I'm going to rewrite x minus 3y less than negative 3 and get it in slope-intercept form. So I subtract x on both sides, and I have negative 3y is less than negative x minus 3. I have to get y by itself, so I divide both sides by negative 3. So y, and then since I divided everything by negative 3, my inequality symbol switches to greater than. Then I have negative x over negative 3 is positive 1/3 x. And then negative 3 divided by negative 3 is positive 1. Okay, so I graph my inequality. To graph, I have to figure out the slope first, which is 1/3. And then I figure out my y-intercept, which is 1. Okay, so when I graph, I start on the y-axis, y-intercept, which is 1. And the slope is 1/3, so I go up 1 over 3. And then to extend the line, I go down 1, left 3. Okay, and then since my inequality symbol is greater than, I have a dashed line that I draw. Okay, so now I have to determine, since this is an inequality, I have to determine which side to shade. Do I shade above the line or below the line? So I'm going to use 0, 0 as my test point. So this point 0, 0, I'm going to plug it in for y and for x to see what happens. So 0 is greater than 1/3 times 0 plus 1. So if 0 is greater than 1/3 times 0 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1. So 0 is not greater than 1. So I'm going to shade the side that doesn't include 0. I have to shade the side that's above the line. Okay, I do the same thing for the second line. I have 2x minus y is less than 4. I have to get in slope-intercept form, so I subtract 2x on both sides. So I have negative y is less than negative 2x plus 4. I have to get y by itself, so I divide both sides by negative 1. So I have y is greater than negative 2 divided by negative 1 is positive, so positive 2x. And then positive 4 over negative 1 is negative 4. Okay, so my slope here is 2 over 1, and my y-intercept is negative 4. Okay, so when I graph, I start at negative 4. My slope is 2 over 1, so I go up 2 over 1. And then to extend the line, I go down to left 1. Okay, and then since the inequality symbol here is also greater than, it's without an or equal to, this line will also be dashed. Okay, and then I'm trying to figure out which way to shade. Do I shade to the right of the line or to the left of the line? So I'm plugging in the 0, 0 point. So I have 0 is greater than 2 times 0 minus 4. So 2 times 0 is 0. And then 0 minus 4 is negative 4. So 0 is greater than negative 4. And 0 is greater than negative 4, so I have to shade the side, the left side, the side that includes the 0, 0 point. Okay, so my solution here is this red area. So it's the solution to this inequality, so where the two colors overlap. So when they ask for an example of a solution, so an example of a solution could be this point right here, negative 8, 3. Okay, so these are all solutions. This red area. Everything else is not a solution. So a non-solution is in the pink, in the yellow, and the white. A non-solution could be 5, negative 2. Okay, so it's all non-solution.